Hello and welcome to episode 2 of How to Program a Space Game. In the last episode, we didn't do much, sorry about that, but today we are going to program more. So, what are we going to do today? We are going to program the hit animation for the player. And if we get to it, also program lives, like special items. Special items. That is what we are going to do today. So, first thing we want to do is we save this project as a copy. Episode 2. Okay, now, what do we do here? We need a collision detection. So, in the last episode, remember how we made this hitbox sprite? Well, we are going to use this one now. So, first we make a new script. When green flag clicked, we want to forever repeat, and I'm going to make a new block collision detection. We don't tick the run without screen refresh. We don't have to do that. Okay, stuff that in here. Now, what do we do in this script? Now we have this hitbox costume. What we are doing is we switch the costume to the hitbox. But it looks so ugly. It doesn't matter because you actually won't see the hitbox in the game. Because right after that, we're going to switch the costume back to the normal idle costume. But before we do that, we need an if touching meteor. And after that, we can put the switch costume to idle block. Now, if we are touching the meteor sprite, which here are the clones from the meteor, then we want to spin out. So we switch costume to hit A. And I like to wait 0.3 seconds in between that, then switch costume to hit B, then switch costume to hit C, and after that switch back to the idle costume. And do you know how in most games there are invincibility frames? Well, you can also add that to this game. What I am going to do is we wait until we aren't touching any clone anymore, and we can only get hurt after that again. Okay, let's see, is this working? Okay, we have our sprite. We don't see the hitbox. And let's touch this. And yes, it's a bit fast. And also the invincibility frames work. That I can't get hit. But Yeah, we have to go to front layer. Why aren't we there? Because here in the media spread, we also go to front layer. So, we here go to back layer, or just go to front layer and go backwards one layer. If we do that, now this does actually work. Okay, but I don't like the wait until block. I am just going to make an invincibility of 1 second. So now let's wait for 2 close meteors. So there's one. Now I have 1 second invincibility. And after that I can get hit again. I like that. Okay, now we want to add lives. But before that, I don't like how we have this backdrop in the backdrops area. Let's just make a new sprite for this. I always name it background, and just copy the backdrop into here. And here we want to delete everything in here. Okay, and we want to convert to bitmap. You don't have to do it, but for this backdrop, you have to convert to bitmap, and then we just copy the reset sprite again from the meteor. We want to go to back layer, and I'm going to name this level 1. Go to 0, 0, and we want to show. Okay, let's go. Now we can try and implement a lives counter here in the top left corner. So we paint a new sprite named lives. So I want hearts as lives, and we could just paint the hearts, but we can also in the Scratch library search for heart, and I like this heart. If you make it smaller, yeah, I think this really does look good. We can also, make the change the colors, but I think this is good like that. And now we make costumes. So in my game, I want that note that at the start you have 3 hearts. So we're going to put 3 hearts here, like that, and like that. Okay, now center it, and I am going to group it. We can delete costume 1 and name this 3. This is going to be important later. Now this 2 here, we can now make the costume for 2 hearts. I'm just going to make the red darker, like that. And then the costume for one heart, we're going to do this. For one heart, and for 0 hearts, we do that. Okay, now what happens at 4 hearts? We just duplicate this again, because there's going to be an item where you get more hearts, and then we can just make more hearts and more hearts. Very important, don't center the hearts on the canvas again when you're designing the extra hearts. Don't center it on the canvas. Okay, now we just design the hearts, and when we are finished with that, we put the hearts the way they should be. Okay, very good. I now only have a costume to 8 hearts. Later we can program that if you have 8 hearts, the heart items just don't spawn. Yeah, we are going to do that. Okay, now let's get coding. We again need the reset custom block here. The position we can grab from here. This the position automatically updates. I like this position. We want to point in direction 90. Switch to costume 3 in my case. And I actually think I made the heights too big. So let's try to set the size to 70. And we want to go all the way to the front layer. So in the rocket ship sprite, we want to here go backward 1 layer. And in the meteor, go backward 2 layers. Now the rocket ship is behind the hearts. Also, the hearts are a bit, should be a bit smaller. Yeah. Now we have to, of course, put when green flag clicked, reset. Okay, yeah, the hearts are a lot smaller, but I like it because they don't take up that much space anymore. So I'm going to put the new position in here. Okay. Now, for losing lives, you can decide when you actually want to display that you lost the lives in the hearts, but I like it just after the hit animation. So after that, we broadcast the hit. Now here, if we receive hit, we want to, and this is where our numbering, our names of the costumes come in clutch. We want to lower the costume count. For that, we need a variable. So Yeah. But we don't need a lives variable. We can also just switch costume to costume number -1. Now, but before we do that, we need an if else. Put the switch costume in the else branch. And if the costume number equals 0 or is less than 1. We actually want to put this here. I just realized, and do it and get an if. Now we want to broadcast game over. Oh, game over. Now, the video and the video and the player should just all stop other scripts and sprite and hide. Okay. And after that, in the background sprite, wait, we also want to do this. When I receive game over, put that here. And then in the background sprite, we can just quickly make a game over screen. Like this. And then we just get coding again. And this part is pretty simple. We just want to also stop other scripts and sprites and switch costume to game over. And let's see if that works. Now we only have 2 lives. Now we only have 1 live. The hitbox also works. If we hit it with the back, it doesn't count because I designed my hitbox like that. Now we have 0 lives. Oh, what happened here? Okay, let's see. Why is that happening? Okay, that was just a mistake of mine. There is no costume 0, so we have to check if costume number is less than 2. And of course, when we try it, this works. Game over. Very good. Okay, so now we have fixed that. let's move on. Now we want to make items, custom items. So, how do we make custom items? That is a good question for next time. This is the end of this episode. This is actually a full space game. You can still add levels. Next time we will program items, and we will probably throughout the series also program different levels and different skins, in-game money, maybe a casino inside where you can spend your money to potentially win something. Yeah, there is a lot of potential in this game, and we are going to make more next time. I am probably going to post the next video next week, so very soon. Stay tuned for that. And if you liked this video, if you enjoyed this video, please like. And if you want to support me, also subscribe to my channel. It would really help me. It also helps me get my videos recommended to other people. Also, leave a comment about what you think I could add to this game. I am probably going to make a tutorial how to add the thing you suggested too. So be sure to leave a comment. And until next time, next week, bye bye.